Hello guys, so as we all know that this month is Be Social Month, a campaign initiated by Ncell. And I would like to invite Ms. Sahana Vajracharya.
Thank you, Pam.
And Girish Katiwara.
Thank you for having me.
And Saman Shrestha. So today we're going to talk about social media and its content. And
Hashtag be creative.
Hashtag be social.
What we'll be talking about.
Yeah.
Right. मेरो लाइफस्टाइलमा चाहिँ सोशल मिडिया चाहिँ बेस्ट थिङ द्याट ह्यापन किनभने म अमेरिकामा बस्दा पनि मैले गीत निकाल्न पाएँ
Posting every time is damning. No matter how much you think, kahin na kahin गरेर कोही न कोही hurt भइहाल्छ.
So we all are public figures and we use social media very often. So हाम्रो चाहिँ like what I want to ask is सबैभन्दा frequently use हुने social media के हो अनि त्यहाँ चाहिँ हामीले धेरै के post गर्छ र धेरै के create गर्छ. Let's start from Sahana.
Ladies first?
Sure.
I think we're in a generation, हाम्रो generation चाहिँ नि, we've gone through trial and error when it comes to social media, you know? From not knowing how to use it to now figuring out त्यो generation मा पर्छ. So for me, I started off with Facebook. I didn't quite like it, but then we didn't have option. And then, you know, now I've come down to Instagram and then I use Twitter. So these are two handled social media platforms that I use, not frequently, but almost all the time.
I mostly use YouTube. You know, me as a musician, it's a good platform for me to showcase my music. And also music or behind the scene, like when I'm recording a song or making a music video or touring. And plus the artists I collaborate with, I meet on a daily basis. So I like YouTube. I like Instagram too. You know, in the process of making vlogs and making music videos, already my camera, my interest so I like taking good pictures. And Instagram I think side okay. I think Instagram say
Psycho छ?
सजिलो छ. You know, कस्तो हुँदैन हरेक प्लेटफर्मको आफ्नो ठाउँ हुन्छ नि त. युट्युबमा गीत पठायो अनि इन्स्टाग्राममा चाहिँ आफ्नो फोटोहरू पठायो क्या.
म चाहिँ धेरै जस्तो इन्स्टाग्राम नै युज गर्छु किनकि इट्स लाइक इन्स्ट्यान्ट छ नि त लाइक स्टोरिजहरू आफूलाई पोस्ट गर्न मन लागेन भने चाहिँ स्टोरिजमा राख्छु अनि इन्स्टाग्राम फिडहरूमा चाहिँ समथिङ आई वान्ट गिभ डेलिभर टु पब्लिकहरूलाई अनि जस्तै अब के इन्सपायरिङ होस् के आइडियाज होस् त्यस्तो कुराहरू चाहिँ म पोस्ट गर्छु फेसबुक भन्दा पनि इन्स्टाग्राम चाहिँ आई युज मोर अफन अनि त्यही फेसबुककै कुरा आजकल के अरे इन्स्टाग्रामकै कुरा फेसबुकमै डिरेक्टली जान्छ मोस्टली चाहिँ इन्स्टाग्रामबाटै न्युज फिडहरू पोस्टहरू त्यसो चाहिँ गइरहेको हुन्छ मेरो चाहिँ
I think there's so much of positivity when it comes to Instagram. There is less talking and you have to do talking with pictures. I think that just saves us all from a lot of trouble.
यस्तै कुराहरू हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ मलाई चाहिँ नि दिमागमा आउँछ लाइक what kind of things they are sharing हैन लाइक I don't need these kind of things to see मलाई हेर्न मन पर्दैन नि त अनि अनफलो भयो अनि लाइक what I am giving to the audience पनि हुन्छ के कहिलेकाहीँ अनि त्यतिखेर चाहिँ लाइक मैले चाहिँ के प्रमोट गरिरहेको छ मान्छेहरूले चाहिँ मेरो के हेरोस् हैन I don't want to show them like good morning हैन like I don't want to show them तिनीहरूलाई मतलब पनि कुरा छैन नि त अनि these kind of things on Facebook, Instagram, like on my social account.
Why? Saying good morning is nice. I do that
nice,
every day. I say
like,
Shubha-din every day.
If I have like 500 followers, I don't want to see like good morning, morning.
No, there could be like, you know, I think there's a perspective to it. Okay? This is where I think each of our social media pages are so different. Just like when you say good morning, you're showing something, a perspective. Some people like to show their coffee. Some people like to show how they got up in the morning. Okay, this is me when I wake up. I don't know how I am going to be at the end of the day. Two perspective. They just wanted to post something, so they'll say good morning. Some people will show what they see from the balcony, and they want to show that to the world. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with saying good morning.
Wrong. I'm not saying wrong, but like it's repetitive. Okay? Not only one person is saying good morning to you.
What basically is saying is अब सबैजनाले एउटै कुरा गर्दा मजा आउँदैन नि त so let's be creative type हो
something like
that's the challenge
be unique
social
be different हैन
being creative
अलिकति मजा आओस् न oh something like wow exciting
अनि माथि कस्तो लाग्छ भन्दाखेरि नि अब ब्रदरको अब सर्कल हुन्छ नि अब फेसबुक भनौँ इन्स्टाग्राम भनौँ यो चाहिँ मेन हामीले सर्कल बनाएको त हो नि इफ यु लाइक मोटिभेसन्स हुन्छ नि देन यु शुड प्राउडली फलो अल मोटिभेसन दिने मान्छेहरू एन्ड देन लाइक रेगुलर फ्रेन्ड्सहरूलाई यु डोन्ट ह्याभ टु किप देम अन फेसबुक if you don't like your तिम्रो regular friendहरूको पोस्टहरू it bothers जस्तो तिम्रो साथी if you have a friend who you love him to death हुन्छ नि but तर उसको पोस्टहरू मन पर्दैन रे he's posting pictures of you know negative पोस्टहरू गर्छ रे धेरै rant गर्छ रे you can have him as a best friend outside world and not have him on Facebook.
People's life revolve around social media and there's nothing bad about it unless you choose what impacts your life. If you're TikToking all day And if you're just watching TikTok all day and you're just watching silly videos all day, there's nothing you're extracting out of it. तर एउटा कुनै post meaningful हुन सक्छ जस्तो someoneको post could be about adventure and someone would be inspired to go climbing or bouldering like he does, and you can say how you started bouldering and oh my god, I scratched today and bouldering or that. There's so many perspectives we can share. Sadly, there are very few profiles where I see this. Okay? Just our content, we have to be creative all the time, Like posting your face and your selfie all the time makes no sense,
No, I'm just thinking about कि मान्छे कस्तो हाँस्छ भने there are like such stupid posts also. Like, if you don't share this by tonight, you will die type.
Oh my god, that is on Facebook. Ek like, ek share rules. And that is the most annoying
like,
thing on
who's
Facebook.
posting that? कस्तो बुझिन मैले
I have no
मेरो
idea.
फेसबुकमा त आउँदैन त्यस्तो
अबे टन्नै आइराको हुन्छ
I think these are all the bandwagons we've been like talking about. यो एकजनाले गर्यो like सबैले गर्यो. मेरो चाहिँ first time social media attention grab भनेको after roadies. Like I was climbing, going to the competitions, World Cup, and suddenly like मेरो 3,000 follower बाट boom 7,000. What भयो क्या? एउटा राख्यो परर आउँछ like what is this? त्यो भयो नि त. अब like म पहिलादेखि पनि like if I like post something केही share गर्यो भने like यो मान्छेले कसरी लिन्छ मलाई हैन कि like what should they put there in their head? त्यो त उसले पढ्छ बुझ्छ हेर्छ नि त. अनि these kind of things I think about it. कि अब मैले चाहिँ अब travelको कुरा, adventureको कुरा गर्यो भने like they might get inspired. At least they will see somebody is traveling within the Nepal भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ मलाई लाग्थ्यो.
So हाम्रो यो campaignको चाहिँ hashtags is be social and be creative. So I want to ask all of you that social media चाहिँ how you being creative जस्तो लाग्छ?
Oh, I think that's the most challenging part because social media is a part of our day every day. To be creative is the most difficult challenge. What I try to do is, I think, and my television background kind of helps because television, no matter what you do, it's always storytelling. Social media, it's always storytelling for me. I start my day with Shubhodhan posts, and it's amazing how so many people come up to me and say, Ansani, Didi, I love your Shubhodhan post, and I do it myself as well. It's something I never expected to happen. It's been almost 2 years. I think next month it becomes 2 years that every day, every morning, there is a different picture that I post. Sometimes a kid smiling, sometimes, nature, a story behind every picture. So to be creative on social media, I make sure that I leave people with a lot of mystery for them to figure out themselves in my hashtag. Mm-hmm. So I think for me, being creative is just posting meaningful stuff that people can relate to. Now, if I plaster my face on my stories every day, people will not be able to relate to that. I think a lot of people will feel, okay, she's a little narcissist, or she's just trying to show off. It's what's the feeling that you're trying to trigger through your post, okay?
Okay, it's really nice.
You?
What my post center about? मेरो चाहिँ यस्तो हो like I social media को कुरा गर्दा I primarily use YouTube किन भन्दाखेरि अब मेरो music video र vlogs हाल्नुलाई हो अनि basically I have Instagram मा चाहिँ with Instagram I have like Instagram days and no Instagram days. कस्तो भन्दाखेरि म चाहिँ like काम र पोस्ट सँगै गर्न सक्दैन क्या मलाई I can't handle like two work at the same time like अनि like say for example if I'm doing music video so then म दिउँसो पोस्टै हुँदैन क्या त because I'm working and then अनि अर्को डे हुन्छ I'm resting हुन्छ नि music video पुरा थाके हैन next day I'm at home I'm not going outside अनि त्यो बेला चाहिँ के पोस्ट गरेको गर्छु म चाहिँ हुन्छ नि I take it I love photography हुन्छ नि अनि I like to take pictures हुन्छ नि अनि सो अब मान्छे र्यापर हुन थाहा छ मलाई अब देम टु हुन्छ नि मेरो फोटोग्राफी राम्रो गर्छ भने त्यो ट्यालेन्ट पनि देखो जस्तो लाग्छ के अरु बेरो देखो जस्तो लाग्छ के अनि त्यो देखाउनलाई चाहिँ म इन्स्टाग्राम युज गर्छु स्टोरीजहरु युज गर्छु या म्यान तर मलाई चाहिँ इन्स्टाग्राम इज टु प्रमोट माई फोटोग्राफी एन्ड युट्युब इज टु प्रमोट माई भिडियोग्राफी भनौँ न
क्रिएटिभ साइड चाहिँ कुन चाहिँ लाग्छ इन्स्टाग्राम अर युट्युब मोर
You know what? मलाई चाहिँ दुईटै म चाहिँ इन्स्टाग्राम राम्रो लाग्छ किन भन्दाखेरि इन्स्टाग्राम पिक्चर पनि पोस्ट गर्न मिल्छ युट्युब पनि पिक्चर पोस्ट गर्न मिल्छ
No one goes to YouTube to look at pictures, man.
I know,
Come
right?
on.
Community tab on. I know exactly, right?
It's
exactly.
a motion picture.
So I think I like both, man. Both is so important to me. You know that I make videos, I know. I like editing. I love anything that has to do with computer. And nobody around me, just computer and me. I love that.
And someone go, how do you show your creativity through social media?
Creativity कसरी create हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि it's about thinking अनि like त्यो thought लाई चाहिँ कसरी enhance गर्ने भन्दाखेरि I like to put captions अनि त्यो caption मा चाहिँ something informative होस् अनि त्यो information चाहिँ यस्तो होस् कि like it makes you think, it creates conversation. So creating conversation is kind of a creativity. So like when you talk about like this is a kind of a creativity thing. किनकि like we are creating some discussion and we create some thoughts about it and like how do we overcome it and like कसरी लाने. So these kind of things I see like lots of things like photos भनौं न अनि क्याप्सन हेर्न खोज्छु like there is nothing, it's just photos. It's nice तर कहिलेकाहीँ अब कहाँ हो के हो इन्फर्मेसन होस् भन्छु के. अनि प्लस like why did you post it, the reason behind you post यो कुराहरु चाहिँ देख्यो भने चाहिँ I would be more convinced to like see their feed, see their posts. And यस्तो कुराहरु चाहिँ होस् भन्ने लाग्छ मलाई चाहिँ.
So, there was a time when selfie was so popular. Like front face. सुरुमा के कुनै पनि कुरा चाहिँ के हुँदो रहेछ भने सुरुमा आउँदा क्या इन्ट्रेस्टिङ हुन्छ के जब फोनमा
ट्रेन्ड
फ्रन्ट फेसिङ के अरे फोन आयो नि त्यसमा सेल्फी युज टु लुक सो कूल, यु कुड बी सो क्रिएटिभ हुन्छ नि, यु डोन्ट निड अ फोटोग्राफर. तर आजभोलि सेल्फी हेर्दा चाहिँ मलाई क्रिन्ज हुन्छ के. सो अब तर अपडेट गर्नु पर्यो कतै कन्सर्ट छ, आम गोइङ टु अस्ट्रेलिया गाइज, सी यु एट ब्रिस्बेन, आज कन्सर्ट भन्यो अब फेरि गर्नु त पोस्ट त गर्नु पर्यो हैन. अनि फिल्टर्स हेल्प मी भने बिकज
Filters help you what?
I can see myself. अब क्रिन्ज हुन्छ के आफूले. I don't like my face on selfie screen हैन. अनि फिल्टर ला चस्मा ला आउँछ फिल्टर भएपछि अनि फेरि बल्ल बोल्न मन लाग्छ अनि.
Yeah, reasons on the like why you are taking selfie. Why
of course, every time I come on social media, I have to have a reason.
Yes.
Otherwise, I don't come out.
किनकि अब यतिकै गर्न त के हैन के त हुनु पर्यो नि के मेसेज.
So talking about social media, अब हामी all of us are very busy in our own world. I mean, we're doing things आफ्नै field-मा. So like the question I want to ask is सबैलाई, how much time do you spend using social media? And कुन चाहिँ like अब भने like I asked अघि नै कुन चाहिँ main social media चाहिँ you use अनि दिनको चाहिँ कति घण्टा you guys use social media?
Wow, that calculating that time is actually एकदम डर लाग्ने कुरा. Two things हुन्छ नि, looking at bank statements and looking at the time you spend on social media. But I spend quite some time.
I didn't even have a bank account.
I do quite spend some time. Not just looking at stories, but there's so many things you can learn. Just like social media, there's so many more. Half the TV shows I watch on social media. Any trailers or international shows or go. Thank God there is IGTV, so there are longer videos.
Yeah.
पहिला त 1 minute को video वा 15 second को video made no sense. अहिले IGTV मा you can watch 5, 6 minutes, 10 minutes सम्मको video पनि and you don't have to switch to YouTube. हुन्छ नि every frame मा there's everything. And the best thing about social media is everybody has the power to report a story.
Yeah.
And I choose to see that rather than just choosing entertainment. I mean, like, there's so many things on social media that you can do, and a lot of us, we just choose to be entertained, okay? Not be informed or be aware. And that's where I draw the line. So everybody has a story to share, everybody. And thank goodness to hashtag, you can just follow that hashtag and you can see stories from all over the world. Okay? But I think times are changing, that there's so many people growing now. There's so many people trying to make a point and make it meaningful on social media, creatively using hashtag other than just OOTT. That is the funniest.
What's OOTT?
Outfit of the day.
Oh my God.
OOTT,
I googled
outfit
it.
of the day. Where is it? Oh, the...
Outfit of the day.
I even spend like 6 hours, हैन 6 घण्टासम्म पनि मैले चलाइरा हुन्थे, like screen time आउँछ के फोनमा and like what त्यस्तो पनि हुन्थे अनि अहिले रिड्युस गरेर 2 hours maximum चाहिँ भइराछ मेरो. अनि कस्तो खालको पोस्ट गर्छु भन्दाखेरि sometimes like wow this is good, मलाई कस्तो राम्रो लाग्यो, I want to share, त्यो कुरा शेयर गर्यो. अनि कुनै कुरा चाहिँ oh this should be known by the people, public, हैन काठमाडौँको मान्छेले थाहै छैन. Just like अब अस्ति केसेसहरु छ like globally भएको कुरा गरौँ, like climate change is real, everybody is ignoring about it. काठमाडौँमा dust pollution is like major thing, कसैले कुरा गर्दैन, गरिरा छ तर like हैन स्क्रोल अप मतलब छैन, किनकि देखि नै अनदेखा गरिरा छ यी कुराहरु. अनि these kind of things I want to like push them, know it, do something about it, act it. यस्तो खालको कुराहरू अनि something I love doing it and sharing it. Like my passion is climbing, adventures अनि climbing को post गर्छु, adventure को कुरा post गर्छु अनि like just now SE studentहरू pass out भयो. When I was like a student, त्यो kind of student यसो चाहिँ हुँदाखेरि like मलाई केही गर्ने थाहै छैन, साइन्स म्यानेजमेन्ट के गर्ने हैन थाहै छैन. अनि अब तिनीहरूलाई मोटिभेट गर्नलाई मैले के गर्न सक्छु like I made a question answer like for SE students ask me anything and they ask so many questions like
Right.
के गर्ने कसो गर्ने कहाँ गर्ने like I want to travel no money कुन पढ्ने साइन्स पढ्ने म्यानेजमेन्ट पढ्ने अनि यो कुराहरू kind of stuff conversation यो कुराहरू कुराकानी हामीहरू चाहिँ अडियन्सबाट त्यसरी पनि गर्न सक्छौं.
So Girishta, I would like to start this question from you.
Sure.
जुन तपाईले कन्टेन्ट्सहरु शेयर गर्नुहुन्छ तपाईको सोशल मिडियामा हैन त्यो चाहिँ it's your sheer passion कि do you have any objectives behind it?
Of course, passion. कस्तो हुन्छ नि म चाहिँ just honestly हैन सोशल मिडियामा चाहिँ म एकदमै go with the flow नै गर्छु हैन. I don't do it just because हुन्छ नि I don't know first well I'm not good at using social media to be honestly हुन्छ नि म खास एनालिटिक्स पनि हेर्दिन के पनि हेर्दिन. There are so many things that you can do off of social media. तर मलाई चाहिँ it's on days when I want to post social media it's like 20 posts हुन्छ नि अनि so basically answer to that question is it all comes from inside हुन्छ नि. If I want to post I post it. If I don't feel like posting हुन्छ नि I don't post. It all comes from inside. Whether sometimes I want to post it, I just post it without making any plans or something.
Mood and no mood days. I do it purely out of passion पनि भन्छु and with passion a lot of purpose as well. For me just posting without a caption does not mean anything. Sometimes I have a caption and hence I look for a post that goes with it at present. Okay? There's something kind of dots or join गर्न खोजिरा हुन्छ. I always want people to remember that story. र भोलि गर्दाखेरि ए ल त्योसँग कनेक्ट भएको थियो नि भनेर कनेक्ट होस् भन्ने pointsहरु पनि हेर्छु म. It's always about storytelling for me. It's always about storytelling with real characters in it. How simple things around us can be so special भन्ने हो के जस्तै and I try to give it a personal touch. किनभने personal touch दिने बित्तिकै your story is special के हैन it is your story हुन्छ नि त. It's not like you're getting inspired from something but there is a unique touch to it when you add a personal object to it. I think as influencers our job is to be able to motivate and set a trend that everybody can get a piece out of it and say that there is a part of me as well. And for me, it's passion and there's the purpose.
Okay. And what about you, Samar?
Passionately just share गर्दिन. I do things which I am passionate about and त्यो कुरा चाहिँ म I do want to share. So कति कुराहरू छ like मलाई share गर्न मन पर्छ किनकि यो कुरा मलाई अति मन पर्छ त्यो भित्र राखिराख्नै नसक्ने हुन्छ. And then I share. Look, म यो कुराहरू गर्छु. Look, this is what I feel and maybe you should try. Maybe you will also feel like that. तपाईले पनि यस्तो अनुभव गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ कि भनेर चाहिँ शेयर गर्छु. अनि त्यो बाहेकको अरु कुरा मैले चाहिँ अब के चाहिँ गर्नुपर्छ होला त तिमीहरुले पढ्नुपर्ने चीज हैन स्कुलमा के चाहिँ पढ्नुपर्छ भनेर जान्छ नि. अब मेरो पोस्टबाट तिमीहरुले के चाहिँ सिकोस् these kind of stuff चाहिँ म पोस्ट गर्छु. These are the objectives I try to think about when I post. अनि अर्को चाहिँ मेरो passion like what am I passionate about. If you want to know me this is the something that you should know before me भन्ने कुराहरु चाहिँ म शेयर गर्छु.
Okay. अनि also हामी सबैजनाको इन्स्पिरेसन हुन्छ हैन कोही न कोही अनि हामी त्यही मान्छेलाई चाहिँ लिटरली we are inspired by that person अनि हाम्रो सोशल मिडिया कन्टेन्टहरु पनि somewhat लाइक हुन्छ नि उनीहरुको हेरेर हामीले त्यस्तै लाइक फिडहरु भयो फिल्टर्सहरु भयो त्यस्तै नै बनाउन खोज्छ के. So do you have any inspiration social media content मा चाहिँ especially you apply to?
Yeah, I have few friends like जसको चाहिँ profile खोल्यो भने like it looks very nice के and like you scroll and you see nice pictures and when I see mine like people have said me मलाई भन्छ कि like your profile is very nice भन्छ अनि म गएर हेर्छु like के चाहिँ राम्रो लाग्यो भनेर यसो हेर्छु के. It's like all random like कतिजना मान्छेलाई यस्तो पनि राम्रो लाग्छ तर कतिजना मान्छेलाई चाहिँ clean tidy पनि राम्रो लाग्छ. So I think like we've discussed again it should come within, it should be genuine अनि like I think when things come genuinely people like it. अनि I look up to people. How is their life भनेर तर I never looked like how is their Instagram feed भनेर चाहिँ त्यसो गरेर चाहिँ कहिले नि हेरेन मैले.
So who inspires you?
I'm not inspired to use Instagram and social medias. I use it just to share my views, my thoughts, and just to promote my things and promote the things that's needed. Plus, कुराहरू जुन चाहिँ नेसेसरी छ भन्नुपर्ने बोल्नुपर्ने त्यो कुराहरू चाहिँ गर्छु म.
अनि जस्तो कोही इन्फ्लुएन्सर होला नि जस्तो इन्टरनेसनल नेपाली जसको इन्स्टाग्राम मन पर्छ त्यस्तो
नामै भन्नुपर्दा
मन सोचिरहेको छु जस्तो आइ नै रहेछ न
खासै कोही छैन त्यस्तो.
There's this rapper called Russ, R-U-S-S. I'm a big fan. अनि प्लस त्यो ऱ्यापर चाहिँ म यता रिलेट गर्न सक्छु किनभने त्यो ऱ्यापर पनि त्यो हिपहपको मेन कम्युनिटीभित्र बसेर भन्दा पनि ऊ आफ्नै तरिकाले घरभित्र बसेर आफै रेकर्डिङ गरेर आफै मिक्सिङ मास्टरिङ गरेर आफ्नै तालले हुन्छ नि अन्डरग्राउन्ड तरिकाले मेन स्ट्रिम पसिसकेको मान्छे हो क्या. सो आई हेभ लट अफ थिङ्स रिलेट टु हिम. र हुन्छ नि इन्डस्ट्रीमा खासै इन्टरभेन्सन दिने यता त मेन गसिपहरू गर्न दिन जाँदैन. हिज फोकस अन हिज फ्यामिली. पर मम्मीलाई घर किनिदिन्छ बरु यस्तो ठुलो चेन देखाउनु भन्दा होइन. And so I kind of like the rapper, man.
The rush gives you the rush.
Yeah, Rush gives me that rush to focus on what is important.
Right.
And that guy is a self-made. And we SoundCloud ma daily git release garera bhako ke. And there's so many things I can relate to him because
Sahana, what about you?
I've been thinking of, it's not a particular person that really inspires me, but एउटा मान्छेको पोस्ट चाहिँ मलाई एकदम मन पर्छ. This guy called Z. Is his name E or Z? Yeah. Usko say he walked all across Nepal, I think 2 or 3 times, or just on slippers. Usko stories is kosto fascinating लाग्छ के मलाई. नेपाल सबै घुमेको छ. He's a very young lad. The stories he shares, it's everyone's story. Okay? Basically, he's just a medium. But I really get attracted by his stories. This person that I've not even met once, but just through his stories, I can tell so much about him. So I think that's one person that I really follow.
And so how do you think your social media is impacting your fans and followers?
I think it does. When people come up to me and tell me that they use Shubhaden every day, when they come up to me and say, a particular picture, tapaile photo you post garnu bhako Bhaktapurma khicheko hai bhancha kasaile huncha ni. I'm like, wow, I don't even remember मैले कहिले पोस्ट गरेको थियो हुन्छ नि. अनि त्यस्तो कुराहरू भन्दाखेरि I really love it. So for me, my social media handle is not about myself, but it's about the stories that I see that perhaps other people don't, or the access that I have to stories that perhaps other people don't, and then I share. That's what I look for, even in social media. I try to look for people who are like-minded like me, who like to explore, who like to come up with captions, who write things that have a lot of mystery in it. And I try to reflect the same on my page as well.
Okay. And Gishta, you?
Many ways. I don't know, man. मेरो चाहिँ basically मेरो theme चाहिँ it's being simplicity or minimalism हो. मेरो चाहिँ so what you can expect when you see my YouTube or Instagram or Facebook is life is beautiful in the simplicity and minimalism. And so people resonate to that. And so yeah, I like it. Manchile just I mean that's it.
Okay. Someone you?
Impact चाहिँ हुन्छ नि जति पनि followers छ like they will see my things in their news feed, which means they are subscribed to my channel हैन. If I am a channel, I'm broadcasting something to their feed. अनि कति कुराहरू मैले शेयर गरिरा हुन्छु अनि त्यो कुराहरू तिनीहरूले हेरिरा हुन्छ. इम्प्याक्टफुल एकदमै हुन्छ. मैले जे कुरा देखाए तिनीहरूले देख्छ. एक्चुअली मैले सर्वे गरेको थिएँ like what kind of phone you use, what kind of things, and मान्छेले सोधेको like why are you doing this भनेर. They asked me like अनि मैले भने like this is the research program that will help me to build my website. अनि मैले रिसर्च गरिरहेको थिएँ के.
So Saman,
yes.
What should one do to make meaningful content?
As we have discussed, meaningful content ko लागि genuine हुनु पर्यो. Like what do you want public to know? तपाईले आफ्नो followers, especially followers, किनकि like these are the people who will look up to you day by day, whether it be a post or sharing stories. For the meaningful stories and posts, it should something come out genuinely, like what are you passionate about and what are the things necessary to be done joyfully. I know these are the things should be like meaningful content.
Here's you.
Meaningful content. Like I said, my personality on social media is simplicity and minimalist. Sunsets are beautiful, like flowers are beautiful, your neighborhood is beautiful. So, to remind them that even sunsets are beautiful, your bird flying on sunset is beautiful, the flowers are beautiful, coffee is beautiful, coffee tastes good. त्यही कुरा just like I said I mostly promote my photography उले भने जस्तो हुन्छ नि from your angle हुन्छ नि स्टोरीजमा हामीले भनौं न तिम्रो एंगलले जस्तो मकेको के गर्दा पनि यो तिम्रो आँखाले देखेको स्टोरी हो नि त त्यही प्रमोट गर्ने त हो नि
See, I
saw something so beautiful यहाँनिर let me frame it and show it to you भने जस्तो हो नि simply मेरो लागि पनि त्यही हो म लोभी हुन चाहन्न के त्यो अलिकति फिल गुड अरूलाई पनि दिदिम न किन इट्स कर्म त्यो I feel good, what goes around comes back to you.
Take a little bit of goodness from me, dear Janata. That's it, meaningful content. I think both of them have kind of covered it. And after meaningful content, I can see a part of myself there. If I don't believe in something, I will not share it. Nation ka issue kina knows.
Exactly.
त्यो part मैले feel गर्दैन वा भनौं न त्यो पार्टमा मेरो भनौं न समझ छैन. Well, I don't feel it completely. Just because it looks cool, I will not share it.
Exactly.
Posting every time is gambling. No matter how much you think, काहीँ न काहीँ गरेर कोही न कोही हर्ट भइहाल्छ वा काहीँ न काहीँ इम्प्याक्ट राम्रो भइहाल्छ हुन्छ नि नसोचेको पोस्टबाट. So for me, I always try to put it a personal touch, give it a personal touch, हैन. If I don't believe in it, I don't share it. So share गर्दाखेरि I think you have to be able to believe it. Even if you're advertising, हैन, just find something in that product or in that brand where you relate and share it that way once, okay? We try our best, right? We try to be meaningful. We try to be responsible. And the surveys or time hashtags or that are general, that is just not self-centered. But at the end, what do the people take out from it? Which filter do they use is up to them.
What is it normally the case? Is it inspiring or not? And is it meaningful or not? Why are you doing it?
It just comes with our personalities.
Then it becomes automatically meaningful. I think people will take it more advantage of your posts.
True.
So last but not the least, I mean, we all know that social media is the direct digital platform for us to get in touch with our followers and fans. So what I would like to know is that I would say individually, I want Hajrako views about social media.
Oh, in general?
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful that there are so many ways to express now. हामी एउटा जमाना थियो जब के इन्फर्मेसन चाहियो भने लाइब्रेरी धाउनु पर्थ्यो हैन. अहिले इन्फर्मेसन इज एभ्रीवेयर बट एट द एन्ड इट जस्ट बोइल्स डाउन टु द चोइसेस दैट वी मेक अफ व्हाट काइन्ड अफ इन्फर्मेसन डु यु वान्ट हैन. हुन्छ नि एज मच एज गिरीश आई वुड लाइक टु से कि हुन्छ नि यु डोन्ट ह्याभ टु केयर अबाउट पिपल हु राइट नेगेटिभ अबाउट यु. आई फिल स्याड अबाउट पिपल हु राइट नेगेटिभ फर देमसेल्भ्स के. देयर सो मेनी ब्युटिफुल थिङ्स द्याट यु मिसिङ आउट एन्ड यु चुज दिस. त्यो कुराले चाहिँ मलाई स्याड बनाउँछ क्या. I know, so I think for me, social media, I would say social media is a beautiful platform. And if you see the beauty in it, but what you
should learn to use it wisely.
Wisely, of course.
Social media, because people commenting on your social media are users themselves.
Yeah.
So I think everybody, if we all learn how to use social media wisely, it's a beautiful thing.
It is actually such a beautiful place to still accept.
I love social media, man. Social media is the best thing that has ever happened to mankind. You know, that is the power to people. That everybody has a voice, everybody has a story. Citizenship journalism, that everybody can have a message, everybody has something to say to the world. That power is the most beautiful thing that has ever happened to mankind. To me, मेरो लाइफ स्प्यानमा चाहिँ सोशल मिडिया इज द बेस्ट थिङ द्याट हैज ह्यापेन्ड. किनभने म अमेरिकामा बस्दा पनि मैले गीत निकाल्न पाएँ, किनभने म नेपालको र्यापर हो. उता जाँदा पनि त्यही युट्युबले गर्दा हो, त्यही हाई फाइभले गर्दा हो मैले म्युजिक पनि कन्टिन्यू गर्न पाएँ. त्यही म्युजिक मैले कन्टिन्यू गर्न पाएँ होइन. अहिले इन्स्टाग्रामले गर्दा युट्युबले गर्दा म च्यानलमा डिभीहरू पठाउन जानु पर्दैन, पेन ड्राइभमा कसैको गाली सुन्नु पर्दैन, म्यानेजरको कसैलाई बियर खुवाउनु पर्दैन. आई क्यान प्रमोट माई म्युजिक फ्रम होम. You know, the social media is the best thing that has ever happened to me as a content creator and a musician. And then I love social media. And I love social media, man, to death. I love social media. But I have a few things to say. With power comes responsibility. But now that everybody has power, everybody in this world has power of citizen journalism, you should take that as a responsibility and just don't spread negativity, spread positivity, nice messages.
Someone?
मेरो लागि सोशल मिडिया भनेको चाहिँ एउटा प्लेटफर्म हो वेयर आई क्यान टक विथ जनता होइन पब्लिक मलाई चाहिँ अब स्कुल जानु पर्दैन द थिङ्स आई वान्ट टु इन्फ्लुएन्स देम मलाई अब रत्न पार्क गएर लाइक कम भनेर भनिराख्नु पर्दैन त्यो एजबाट हामी यो एजमा आइसकेका छौँ वेयर लाइक डिजिटाइज सबैजनासँग मोबाइल छ होइन दे क्यान सी अस इन द स्क्रिन दे क्यान हियर अस फ्रम द स्क्रिन हातमै छ क्या इट्स लाइक साइफाई मुभी जस्तो भइसक्यो क्या पहिला टुक्क हुन्छ नि इट इज लाइक द्याट होइन वी डु लाइक भिडियो च्याट्स होइन मान्छेहरू आइसक्यो सो दिस इज द भोइस दिस इज द इमेज द्याट वी क्यान क्रिएट अमङ्स द पब्लिक द्याट्स वाइ लाइक फलोवर्स म्याटर्स भनेर छ होइन सो लाइक जति पनि फलोवर्स छ यति फलोवर्सलाई मात्र एउटा गुड मेसेज दिन सक्यो भने एन्ड लाइक इभन वान लाइफ क्यान चेन्ज थ्रु यु आई थिङ्क माई लाइफ इज सक्सेसफुल
जीवन धन्य भएको छ
Guys, sadly, that was the last question, but this was so interesting. Like, how I wish Ajay host this though. But then, like, we have to stop here. But I have something for all of you guys. Sure. It's a goodie bag from Ncell.
Yes.
And I would like to hand it over to you guys. So we have Be Social. Be Social.
Be social, guys.
Thank you. Can I see what's in it right now?
Of course.
Unboxing.
Oh my god, I love it.
Thank you so much.
सबैलाई रहेछ एउटै होइन
I am not sharing. You know, people say sharing is caring, but sharing is caring. Caring is finishing, man. Sometimes.
Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Adza, I really had a
Thank you.
interesting time. हुन्छ नि एकदमै सुनेर even I got to know.
Thank you so much, Kirsta. Thank you so much, Pravita. Thank you so much, Sahana. I think like जति पनि डिस्कसन हामीले गऱ्यौँ लाइक यो पब्लिकमा पनि मान्छेहरू यसरी चिया खाँदा पनि डिस्कस गरोस् भेट्दाखेरि साथीहरूले पनि डिस्कस गरोस् सो दिस विल बिकम मोर अवेरनेस काइन्ड अफ प्रोग्राम बी सोशल
Be creative.
So guys, this is it for today, and tomorrow we'll be coming up with a different theme. So I'll see you guys there.
I love social media. Be social, be creative. Life is beautiful.